Hello, and welcome to the Dragon Ball Z PvP 2 Federal Police Force. If you are watching this, that means you have encountered a being while playing, or are being informed as of your duties when joining the PvP's Police Force. Please note the disturbing things you will encounter while on duty, or while even off duty. While these beings are common within the game itself, they are all strictly prohibited. When seen, all cameras should be activated and pointed towards the being in question. Let's get started by identifying the threats, but first we must note the person who started the rebellion on these horrifying players. Caesar Taurus, oftenly known as Inky Mouse, founder of the force itself, is active almost all the time, catching lots of disturbing footage of these disturbing players. He finds them easily, catching multiple videos within a day. He is also speculated to be the owner of the small YouTube channel known as Jack Trap, but our sources cannot confirm nor deny this factor. In any case, you should subscribe to Jack Trap. Let's return to the horrifying intruders found within the game. Extendos. These players look just like normal players. In fact, all these intruders look like normal players, but they are all unique. These players have long arms, and are very tall like the creepy urban legend Slender Man. They can hit you from a much farther distance than normal players. They can also be freakishly tall to the point where you cannot get them. If you come in contact with a player who is tall, long-armed, that most likely means you have found the most common intruder. Extendo, once seen. Activate your camera and begin the recording process on this player. Once you have what you need, stop the recording. Get somewhere safe and publish the video to the report channel found within the Discord server. If your video file is too big, then use YouTube. Upload it as a listed video and send the link to the Discord server. To make it easier on our moderators, please have their username shown in both the video and in a text message, so the moderators may find these players easier. Diglets. These players are usually called OVR users, but the Federal Force has named them Diglets for their signature actions. These players will sink into the ground like Diglets from the game Pokémon Day. They will hide there till their health is full, or to run away from other players, or use this as a way to attack players without being noticed or seen. They are hard to catch, as they hide under the ground unlike other intruders. If you do come across one, repeat the following actions used when catching a Extendo. Keep in mind the same process involving activation of your camera is used for all intruders. A quick warning before continuing. Never use activation of your camera for a false reason. This will not help the force in any way, it will only slow things down for us. Only activate your camera if you have seen or are certain it is one of the three intruders. With that out of the way, we are free to move on to the last type of intruder found within the game. C-Step. C-Step is the hardest to know if it is an intruder or not. These players will teleport when turning with Snap Turn and are incredibly fast, catching up to any player in a matter of seconds to kill them. They can also use their C-Step to break out of a combo. These players cannot be stopped, as if you try to hit them it will fail. Using abilities works on them, but it's hard to hit due to their teleportation usage. Do not be confused with Ultra Instinct or Kid Goku, as they have a built-in teleport or dodge. Use a close eye to see if the player is using C-Step. If they are using it, and you are very certain, repeat the following process involving activation of your camera and reporting the footage to the department. The moderators will then take it from there and do the actions needed. Please note that these players can be all three inside of one player, though it is rare, it is still a possible chance. Many other things are able to be caught using your camera. We will now state the rules of the game for everyone to follow. Follow the Rec Room Code of Conduct. Never threaten players with a false ban or report. Do not vote pick unless there is a full good reason to. Be a good sport to your fellow players. No toxicity. and finally no being like one or all three of the intruders shown within this video. We thank you for your time and we welcome you to the police force. We look forward to working with you soon. Thank you for your time. Goodbye.